Okay, so Black Friday has passed and you missed out on probably some good deals on gaming equipment. Well, don't get disappointed because today Fifine has brought us a very budget-friendly headset, the H9. Now, this is a cheaper headset than the H13. So today we're going to compare the two, the H13 and the H9, to see which one is really the best out of the two and which one has the best quality and what the real main difference is between the two. So sit back, relax, grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's get into the video. Welcome back. This is Legendary Ray, and today we are going to be unboxing and reviewing the H9 headset from Fifine. Now, Fifine has sent this over for us to review and compare against the H13 headset. So I just want to say thanks to Fifine for sending this over. So without further ado, let's get into the unboxing, see what comes with it, and test it out. Okay, here we have the H9 headset. Have your user manual. Of course, I got it in white to match the rest of my headset or rest of my setup. Okay, so sleek, compact, just white and gray, no accents. It does have the 3.5mm jack. Same good cushioning as the H13. You have your left, you have your right at the memory foam. But with this one, no RGB. For all you RGB fans out there, if you don't like the H13 because of the RGB, this is probably your next bet. Okay, let's see what it comes with. Okay, so you have your external mic. So it just probably plugs in here. And the same type of controller that you see on the H13. Now this one is a little bit different, but you have your 7.1 surround sound, which we'll get into that later on. You have your volume up and down for your headset and your volume up and down for your mic. You have your mute button and your 3.5mm jack plugs in right here. Okay, so what I see and like about this so far, you have the option to not use this extra accessory. Now, if you have an audio mixer like the one I have from Fifine, you really don't need this piece. You can take the 3.5mm jack and plug it straight into the audio mixer, which will give you the same settings and adjustment as this. So in a little bit, we're gonna set this up with the SC8 Ampligame from Fifine and see exactly how it sounds and how it is compatible with that. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for that.
Marking the rest of them. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Enemy dropping into the AR. Hunt them down. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunted. Destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. It's down to 10. Win this thing. Precision airstrike ready for tasking.
Okay, so we just got done playing a few hours of Call of Duty Warzone. I probably wasn't doing much talking, but this is the sound quality that you get from the H9 headset. Now, since I was able to play a few hours, I didn't feel any fatigue in my ears, and the sound quality is pretty good. Maybe not as good as the H13. I feel the sound quality is a little bit better with the H13, but the sound quality is still pretty good with these. Still has 360 awareness. I can hear the footsteps of the enemies, upper, lower, left, right. And I did activate the 7.1 surround sound, and it worked really well. But the thing with the H13, it has a EQ setting on it for strictly gaming, so I think that's why the sound quality is a little bit better on those compared to these. But for the price of this, it's not a bad headset at all. It's really good, and it's lighter than the H13. My ears did get a little hot and sweaty with these. I barely feel them on. You know, that's a win with these. And if you're not a big fan with RGB, these are not RGB like the H13s. I'm just rambling on to just give you a sound quality from the mic of this headset. And now we're going to switch over to the H13 to do the side-by-side comparison. Okay, here we have the H13 headset connected, and this is the side-by-side comparison to the H9. Now again, for all you RGB lovers out there, this is RGB, both sides. But again, this is the side-by-side comparison, H13 mic compared to the H9 headset with mic. And if you want to see an in-depth review of this headset, please go check out the video of this headset. Now let's switch back over to the H9 headset. So right now I'm just going to go over the controls of the H9 headset. Pretty similar to the H13. Again, this controller does not have the EQ settings. So you got your headset right there and your mic on the other side. And volumes up and down and your 7.1 surround sound. Okay, so I finally received the auxiliary extension cord to plug into my Fifine SC8 Ampligame audio mixer. It is attached to the H9 headset, and this is the sound quality you get using this in combination with the SC8. So let me know in the comments if there's any difference between this or just the headset itself without the audio mixer. Now I did try playing a few matches of Call of Duty and probably wasn't talking all that much because for whatever reason my chat seems to disable when I load into the game and I don't know how to fix it on the fly. Again, this is the sound quality of the H9 headset. Okay, so this is my final thoughts for the H9 headset. I feel it's more versatile than the H13. You have the option to use the controller for the mic, or you can unplug it and use it to a audio mixer. So I feel that's a huge advantage for the H9. Now me personally, I'll continue to use the H9 headset while playing on PC, and I'll use the H13 for my PS5. Just because I don't have an audio mixer hooked to that with the EQ settings will be a huge advantage using that headset with the PS5. Now I don't feel I can tell you which one to get out of these two. It just all depends on personal preference. If you don't think you're gonna ever purchase a audio mixer, then I would go with the H13. But if you plan on getting an audio mixer in the future, or if you already have one, I would get the H9. But again, it's all personal preference. I like both of these. I can't really decide one over the other. Both great sound quality and audio quality. You can't go wrong with either one of these. So that is my final take on the H9 and the H13 headsets from Fifine. So please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff to be notified for future videos like this. And I just want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. And remember, don't be great, be legendary.